This is Glaisnock Mansion house, built in 1833 and designed by James Ingram of Kilmarnock. The house was built for Mr. James Allison. The Allisons were involved in politics and were high ranking in the military. During the 1880s, the estate was passed from the Allison family to Captain Robert Campbell of Auchmanach in the parish of Sorn. This is a path that takes you along to the mansion house. There appears to be loose overhead electricity cables hanging down here next to the trees. I wasn't sure this entrance was the right location, even using Google Maps. There's a no parking sign next to the road, but this path definitely has an eerie atmosphere to it. This is Glaisnock Mansion house. You can see every pane of glass has been smashed in the upper windows, and the lower windows have all been boarded up. It looks like the front door as well has been boarded over with metal. The house is located 1 mile south of Cumnock in East Ayrshire. In 1949, the house was bought by the county council and was opened in 1952 as a junior secondary school. The school specialised in rural education. The school eventually closed its doors in 1973. Over the years, the property eventually fell into disrepair. At the time, it was being used as a residential centre for outdoor studies, accommodating not only day pupils but also boarders. As you can see inside this broken window, graffiti now litters the walls. Rooms now look full of debris and rubble. In 2005, a £6 million refurbishment plan was in place. The idea behind the plan was to transform Glaisnock House into a European centre for creativity. The plan fell through and the house returned to the market. There's a window opening here on the right hand side of the property. There's an old chair lying outside. And you can see inside the glassless window frame. Similar chairs and electrical wires hanging down from the ceiling. We're getting a good look inside here. There's graffiti over the walls and debris all over the floor. So far, this seems to be the only entrance into the property. On this occasion, I'm not going to attempt to enter. Due to its current condition, it doesn't look particularly safe. However, you can find plenty of YouTube channels out there that they do enter and provide amazing internal footage. mansion house was purchased by a Chinese gentleman by the name of Xu Zhang in 2014. A report by the Sun newspaper, published on the 14th of February 2017, reported that the 39-year-old Chinese owner died of a brain tumour. He had plans to turn the property into a Chinese language and heritage centre, but the building has become abandoned and derelict since his death in August 2015. I'm making my way around the side of the building towards the back of the property. I may have spotted another entrance just up there. We've got what it looks like another open window here. The floor's uncarpeted with a couple of chairs. There seems to be a very large computer server cabinet, but I may be wrong. As you can see on upper floors, every window is smashed at the back of the property. You can see areas of the roof tileless, with holes potted all around. A condition far from the one Xu Zhang paid £400,000 for in 2014. There's what seems to be an old ventilation frame here, with the name Glaisnock Ventilator written on it. It's lying across a gutter pipe. There is no wind today. It's so quiet and still you can hear a pin drop. You can feel the atmosphere here. It's eerily haunting. It's as if someone's watching me from the windows. And there are plenty of them. This once majestic Millionaires mansion house lies in ruin within the Scottish countryside. If not too far gone, its only hope is a new buyer and investment. Or the abandoned list will claim another victim.
Explore.